Okay. Oh boy. Well, I believed that. Hello and welcome to Night Chat. The Night Chat, I don't know, what is it? It's kind of like, I would say it's a cross between Alex Jones if he was homeless, David Icke, Morton Downey Jr. It's more about, this is a no budget, not a low budget, but a no budget production. And I've done research into the Illuminati and corruption, and I don't know everything. There's a lot I don't know, but I have learned so much. Like I forget so much stuff. Okay, I know that I was attacked by a light demon 20 years ago, and I cried out for Jesus Christ, and all these beautiful orbs showed up. The room filled up with love, and the light demon shrunk and shrunk and shrunk until it vanished. The attack was very painful. It's like getting your soul ripped out of your body, if you even have a soul. A lot of people think we do. The Bible is pretty clear that when you die, you're dead until Judgment Day. You're not floating around as a ghost anywhere. The main purpose of this channel is to warn Americans that the Antichrist is real. He's alive and well today, somewhere in America, and he's about to step onto the scene. He might be on the scene already, but he'll be revealed soon on who he is. And I just want to warn everybody that even if we can't stop it, because it is biblical, maybe as loving, caring people, we could at least slow it down, at least save as many people as possible. Shine the light on it to hopefully convince you to get your heart right with Jesus Christ. A lot of channels will try to dispute his existence. They'll tell you that reptilian hybrids are real, and the devil's real, and demons are real, but Jesus Christ can't be real, it's impossible. And they'll have all these different, like the pyramids where they have drawings of Horus, and it's a similar story of a virgin and a savior, and it's all, but people go, well, how could that be? Because then Christianity stole the story, came afterwards, was a copycat. And the Bible tells us that the devil is the god of this world, and if you listen to what I'm saying, is the god of this world. Not an angel of this world, the god of this world, which makes him pretty powerful. He's cunning. He can perform miracles. He can hypnotize you. So you want to be very careful. He'll take the truth and slightly alter it, just to grab you, catch you, and then take you down to the ground. He wants everyone to go to hell with him. He knows he's doomed to eternal death. I don't believe in a hell that burns forever. I do believe that we burn as bad and as evil as you are. There's a Bible study on that. And remember, God never told Adam, if you eat from the tree of knowledge, you're going to burn forever. He said you're going to die. It's called the second death. You burn for how evil you were, and then the fire goes out, you go into death. So people need to get right with Jesus Christ, because I want everybody to make it. And here's what's happening. We've been sidetracked by all the movies and the music. It was part of the plan to keep, like a magician will keep your eye on this hand while this hand does the trick. And what they did is they kept us busy, kept us self-indulging ourselves while they set it up their system to usher in the Antichrist. Now the world is being ran by, in my opinion, reptilian hybrids that are human and fallen angel, that are human and gray alien mixed. I believe that everything you see in the world is a Broadway play now. All the world leaders have been taken over by these humanoid fallen angel creature beings. Or remember, they're physical like us because they're humanoid. From all the alien abductions that reported worldwide, there's hundreds of thousands reported, and there's about at least 50 million people minimum since the beginning of this in 1920s, 1930s. And it's important to understand that they weren't here for thousands of years. People say, oh, they've been here. No, they weren't. They got wiped out in the flood. There was a small group that stayed in space, and you would have a sighting here and there. They lost their power after the flood. And then when Crawley and a few other devil worshippers opened up the portals by doing black magic sacrifices to Satan, killing little kids to the devil, they opened up the portals and they allowed these demonic beings to come through. It's important to understand that because once they came through, they went right for the attack. They've been abducting people. They've been abducting people. And the whole purpose of that, the entire purpose was that, the only reason for that, and why the government stayed quiet, is because they took the government over back in the 40s, early 50s. The Roswell crash, the aliens got inside, they cloned the general, they killed him, replaced him with one general, then it goes on and on and on. And the whole purpose of the abductions is to put themselves here on Earth. Just think of an alien that could look like you and me, and we don't know it's alien, but it knows that we're human. They do telepathy with each other, and they're able to do a giant Broadway play, make us think things are business as usual as they conquer us. Everything you see on the big scope of the politics and all the frustrations in the world is a Broadway play. They might even set off nukes just to make it look good, but they want to throw out all this chaos and come in as the saviors, bringing the order to the chaos to mold us into this new world order government, which is prophesied in the Bible as Satan's new kingdom. Well, Lucifer, they don't like the word Satan, they prefer Lucifer. I believe the royal family, like David Icke said, is a bloodline, but they were here, but they weren't all powerful up until the majority of them came back through the portals in 1920s, 1930s. Their children, the Nephilim, are here. They're humanoid. They look just like you and me. When they came before, they were giants. This time they had to be sneakier, so they can infiltrate us. So they had to be our size. They had to look like us, act like us. Now they're getting really close to setting up their kingdom, and we can't stop it, but we can maybe slow it down because it is prophesied. So that's for sure. Slowing it down will be great to get more people saved. What a lot of followers fail to realize is that it never says anywhere in the Bible that the Nephilim cannot be saved. It never says they're damned. It says that the Watchers were damned in the book of Enoch. It never says the Nephilim. And these Nephilim might be more humanoid than the ones that were here previously because they made them look more like us, so they probably have more feeling than the other ones did. I'm not sure, but anyways, it doesn't make any sense because everything they're doing out of their hate for God, out of their hate for man, they're trying to challenge the creator of every galaxy that only goes on for eternity. The creator of all things. He's a natural being. God the Father created everything, and he's always existed and he always will exist. He's the Alpha and the Omega. And he came to earth and planted himself in a Virgin Mary, and he became the Son. Now they're separate beings because there's no time in heaven as you and me know it, and he became separate once he became the Son, because now he's part human and the creator of all things. He's holy. But the ones that are here, the Nephilim, are part fallen angel, which is demonic in nature, and they're part human. If they stand down, stay with their own kind, leave the human race alone, leave animals alone, God will not judge them for their previous acts, and they're going to avoid any kind of judgment, which is going to be horribly painful. We need to get our heart right with God. We need to warn everybody about the part we can prove, about all the crimes and and just try and slow it down as much as possible. Get our heart right with God and just hold on tight, buckle down tight, because it's horrible and it's going to be really bad. I believe it says that the second beast, who is, I believe, America, is going to kill 1/4 of the world on just the first few trumpets that the angels blow. That's going to be like at least 1 billion or 2 billion people. But here's the thing, it's going to get really dark. Here's the good news. It's a really short time though. The Bible's pretty clear that the Antichrist is not going to rule very long. So as bad as it gets, this time God's going to come back very early in, like a thief at night. Surprise the devil, surprise people that aren't with God. Even surprise the Christians with, but they're going to be happy to see him. If you turn around and go with God, you'll be saved in the end. You go up to heaven for 1,000 years with God. God comes back, we come back with God in 1,000 years, he rebuilds the earth, and we go on forever. Forever and ever and ever, with no end in sight, in paradise. Trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of years, and the 7, 10, 12 years of hell, which is about to hit, will be nothing but a horrible memory one day. So 7 years, 10 years, what is that when you compare it to the massive scope of eternity? Thanks for watching. Get your heart right with Jesus Christ. Follow his commandments. Forgive your enemies, and God bless all of you out there. Thanks for watching.
Ooh.